Beaches are fantastic, right? We all love chilling there, having a blast under the sun. But guess what? Sometimes things get downright crazy. Imagine this: people doing the silliest stuff, unexpected twists, and, yep, unbelievable moments. Lucky for us, we've got smartphones and flying cameras, drones, capturing all the wildness. Today we're bringing you 12 mind-blowing beach moments that are so crazy you'd never believe them if someone told you. Get ready to be amazed and laugh a bit. Oh, and before we dive in, hit that subscribe button to catch more wild tales. Beach fun awaits. The social sunbathing seal, sow. Move over beach-loving humans. There's a sun-worshipping seal in town, and its name is Argyro. This 150-kilogram wild monk seal is different from your average beachgoer. Instead of chilling in its traditional habitat, Argyro prefers to hang out with humans on the bustling Samos beach in Greece's northeast Aegean Islands. Argyro isn't just any seal, it's an endangered species, with only 450 of its kind left worldwide. But this laid-back seal has a flair for the social scene. You'll find Argyro lounging on its favorite beach chair, even striking a pose for photographs with delighted tourists. Ever since it was a little pup, Argyro had a thing for beach relaxation. Wildlife researchers believe it got separated from its flock as a baby, choosing this 20-mile stretch of coastline as its permanent hangout. Thankfully, Argyro found its way to the right place, making many friends. Amused tourists regularly check in on this sunbathing sensation, turning its beachside escapades into a heartwarming tale of a seal who found its perfect spot under the sun. Cheers to Argyro and its unconventional beach buddy lifestyle. Clams on the move. Esau. Have you ever caught clams doing the stroll on camera? Check out this offbeat video showcasing these usually chill creatures showcasing their walking skills. Clams, known for their serene underwater life, break the stereotype by crawling at a leisurely 8 inches per hour. Their secret? A big ol' foot that pops out of their shell, propelling them in a somewhat shaky side-to-side groove. Picture it as a quirky dance move with a touch of underwater flair. And admit it, doesn't that so-called foot resembles a giant, creepy orange tail? Nature's got its surprises, for sure. Woman struck by lightning on the beach. Hold on to your seats for this chilling video capturing the moment a woman's stroll on a beach in Brazil took a terrifying turn. This 25-year-old woman, locally known as Talini Campos, became the unfortunate target of a lightning bolt during a storm on the coast of Sao Paulo. In the shocking footage, Talini is seen casually walking along the beach when, in an instant, the camera pans left and lightning strikes her on the head. The impact led to cardiac arrest, but swift action from onlookers ensured she received immediate aid and was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. What's truly remarkable is that she survived the massive electric shock. Walking away from a lightning strike is a rare stroke of luck. Ground lightning strikes, though spectacular to watch, are extraordinarily dangerous up close. Globally, around 2,000 people lose their lives to lightning each year, causing cardiac arrest, severe burns, and tragically, instant death. Surprisingly, only a few hundred people survive these strikes annually, considering the immense force involved. Wild pony splash in Chinco. Have you ever heard of wild ponies hitting the waves? Welcome to the shores between Maryland and Virginia, where hundreds of these untamed beauties roam free, splashing in the water and kicking up sand on the beaches. It's a picturesque scene, but here's the catch. These seemingly gentle ponies can be a bit touchy. Authorities play the caution card, urging beachgoers to keep a 40-foot distance from these wild horses. Why? Because beauty might have a bite. The Chinco Volunteer Fire Company steps in to keep things in check. They host an annual auction, rounding up around 200 horses and guiding them through a watery journey to the shore. The highest bidder gets to take home a piece of this untamed spectacle, Crocodiles Beach Stroll. Picture this. You're enjoying a peaceful beach vacation when, out of nowhere, a 10-foot crocodile decides to join the seaside party. That's precisely what happened at Palancar Beach on the island of Cozumel, a popular Mexican beach resort. In this eye-popping incident, beachgoers found themselves in a race for safety as the nonchalant crocodile took a casual stroll across the sandy shores. Despite the initial panic, it seemed this reptile had no interest in causing a commotion. It just wanted to soak up the sun and sea, much like its human counterparts. Eventually, the laid-back crocodile was captured without harm to anyone. While it's a tale to remember, one can't help but wonder when another crocodile might decide to drop by Palancar Beach for its beach vacation. Here's to hoping for more predictable and less scaly beach companions in the future. Whales and surfers. Imagine this magical moment. Australian surfers gathered in the sea to ride the waves and witness something extraordinary. A drone, piloted by 31-year-old Dominique Taylor, captured the enchanting scene of an enormous whale and her calf splashing around beside the astonished surfers. The drone footage shows the fearless young calf coming remarkably close to the surfers, with one lucky soul touching it as it gracefully spins in the water. The adult whale's mighty back fin playfully bounces against some surfboards, creating an unexpected, delightful spectacle. The force of the encounter knocks a few surfers down, adding a touch of exhilaration to the experience. Dominique Taylor, the photographer, couldn't believe her luck as she realized the breathtaking moment she had captured on film. It's a scene that goes beyond the usual narrative of sharks and surfers, showcasing the beauty of a whale and her baby being friendly companions to those enjoying the waves. For the surfers, it was a once-in-a-lifetime moment, swimming around one of the ocean's largest mammals, and the calf, in turn, seemed genuinely excited to meet its human admirers. Just another lovely day on the Australian coast, where the ocean's wonders unfold in ways that leave a lasting impression. Odishas Sand Art Wonder. Jump over to Odisha, the eastern gem of India, claiming to be the sandbox where sand art was born. Some folks might argue, but Odisha proudly stands by it. Here's the lowdown. Artists in Odisha are rocking the sand art game, molding stunning sculptures on the beach within minutes. How? They're turning the beach into a gallery armed with fine-grained sand, a splash of seawater, and skill. Forget the tough-as-nails stone. These artists are carving out beauty with their hands and essential tools. Impressive, right? Oh, and mark your calendar for December because that's when the Sand Art Festival starts in Odisha, drawing artists from around the globe. If you've got a knack for sand art, why not try? Sea snails with an appetite for jellyfish. Sea snails, the supposed slowpokes of the ocean, right? Well, not when there's a massive jellyfish feast on the menu. Enter whelks, the familiar sea snails found worldwide, including in human diets. A bit chewy, but hey, protein is protein. Now, these little ocean dwellers aren't picky eaters. Algae, small fish, other snails, you name it, they munch on it. They're like the tiny cannibals of the sea, feasting on seaweed, barnacles, worms, and fellow mollusks. But here's where it gets interesting. Picture this eerie scene at Hershey Beach in South Africa. A gang of sea snails, usually moving at a snail's pace, going to town on a massive, unsafe, and likely deceased jellyfish. It might seem odd, but it's a delectable prospect for these opportunistic sea snails. The footage captures these alien-like snails surprising onlookers with their rapid movement while indulging in a feast on a giant blue jellyfish. The aquatic cat named Nathan. So, cats and water can be buddies. Meet Nathan, the cool cat who not only swims, but loves it. Yep, you heard it right. Nathan's owners, a bit quirky, decided to take their feline friend to the beach. Unusual? Sure, but Nathan doesn't mind. She's now one of those rare cats who paddle in the water with a smile. Despite her pretty weird owners, Nathan is living the good life as part of the family, blissfully unaware that she's not a person. Family beach weekends? Nathan's all in. Are you thinking about teaching your cat to swim? Well, why not? Beach time with your feline friend might be the next big thing. Extreme plane landings at St. Martin. If you're hitting Maho Beach in St. Martin, Keep your head on a swivel because you're in for some jaw-dropping plane landings. This isn't your typical beach view. This is the world's only spot where sun, sand, and sea come together, with the sight of giant planes landing and taking off. Princess Juliana Airport's runway is a stone's throw away from Maho Beach, making beachgoers feel like they can almost high-five the incoming planes. The roar from the plane engines is so intense that it could blow away a sandcastle or two. It's an experience like no other. Despite being listed as one of the world's most dangerous airports, tourists flock to Maho Beach without a care. Bars and restaurants on the beach even have their own arrival and departure boards, letting people time their visits just right for those perfect plane pics. But, and it's a big but, the flight path comes with its risks. Government signs are scattered, reminding folks that the jet blast can seriously mess things up. There have been incidents, but the authorities are doing their best to keep this risky beach as safe as possible. One thing's for sure, this beach has given the fear of flights a new meaning. Watching a low-flying plane land becomes a unique way to kick off your day in St. Martin, with no coffee required. A helping hand for a leatherback sea turtle. Being a colossal turtle has its challenges, especially if you are stranded. Imagine this heartwarming scene on an Indonesian beach. A 420-pound leatherback turtle stuck in an estuary near the open beach. Not ideal. But fear not, kind villagers to the rescue. Swift to action, these good-hearted folks noticed the turtle's struggle and decided to lend a hand. The turtle found itself in a swampy pickle on the beach, but with the villagers' help, it didn't stay stranded for long. Through teamwork and care, they guided the leatherback, ensuring it made a triumphant return to the sea. Now, leatherback turtles are no small matter. They're on the vulnerable species list, with some subpopulations critically endangered. According to NOAA, their population has taken a 40% hit over the last 3 generations. Luckily, hunting them in Indonesia has been off limits since 1987, and this particular turtle got a second chance, thanks to the villagers who chose rescue over harm. Crowd rescues beached whale in Brazil. Imagine the helplessness of seeing a majestic whale stranded on the beach, far from its powerful and beautiful underwater world. This nightmare became a stroke of luck for a young humpback whale in the coastal city of Búzios, southeastern Brazil. Stranded for over a day, this whale found itself in the hands of hundreds of compassionate souls who weren't about to let it become a tragedy. Animal lovers and passers-by quickly rallied together, forming a crowd that worked tirelessly for more than 24 hours. They dug trenches to allow water to flow around the stranded whale, creating a makeshift lifeline. Buckets of water were thrown over the whale to keep it alive while they waited for the tide to come to the rescue. Their dedication paid off when the waters rose, and the whale finally caught the current back to its natural habitat. A salute to the rescuers who pushed the giant creature with the sea waves, guiding it back to the deep water. As the whale flapped its massive tail, diving into the ocean, it marked a triumph of human compassion and collective effort over a seemingly hopeless situation. Here's to the heroes who made a difference that day. If you enjoyed the wild surprises, hit that like button. Remember to subscribe so you can experience more beachfront craziness. Have a thought or a favorite moment? Drop a comment below and let's chat about it. Share this video with your beach-loving buddies, and remember to turn on notifications for more jaw-dropping tales. Until next time, keep the beach vibes alive and see you on the next adventure.